And we are carrying on with our overlanding journey here in Namibia. This time we are leaving Swakopmund. We are making our way to Skeleton Coast.
Yes. Mile 108 campsite. Let's go.
Let's do it. Namibia, the least densely populated country in Africa, making it a playground for adventurers. From the ocean to the world's tallest sand dunes, let's get off the beaten path and you're coming with us. So we just stopped on the side of the highway to see one of the shipwreck. Basically along Skeleton Coast there is a ton of shipwreck, and the reason is because there's very harsh weather condition along of the Namibian coast. So this is our first one, and apparently there's many more. Okay, like I'm so wondering what these are. There's like little tables along the highway everywhere selling those pink thing. So is it salt?
And they have the prices written.
I'm not sure.
Don't lick it.
I was gonna, to be honest. Is it salt?
I licked my finger. I think it is salt. It's so cool.
It's salt. Yes, I licked it.
It's so
You
cool.
buy it. You
It's
break it, you
salt.
buy it. You lick it, you buy it. Come on.
So they just work on like honor system. It's like a little thing here for money. And yeah, like the one I licked, 220. You can get a smaller for 50. They're pretty cool. Not gonna get one, but still pretty cool.
You lick it, you buy it.
Not this time, just don't tell anyone. I just needed to know if it was salt.
The more that we're driving down the Skeleton Coast right now, it is crazy how remote it is. Before we were still passing cars every so often, but I would say on this leg of the journey, we probably haven't passed another car, maybe 2 cars, from when we left Swakopmund to mile 108. So we're definitely getting more remote.
108.
This is 106.
Oh,
Oh.
so it's just further out?
Further down.
Further down? We passed it?
Yes.
This guy had the best poker face of history.
He got me. He truly got me.
Yeah, we arrived
I was
and we
about
were
to be
like,
mad.
he's like, are you at mile 108 or 105? We're like
No,
108.
106, yeah.
And then he's like, oh,
This is
this is 106.
And then he's
I'm
just
like-
dead face looking at me and goes, mile 108 is 40 kilometers back.
I was like, but we didn't pass anything.
I was like, but the sign, Garmin? And he's like, your
We're-
GPS is confused out here.
Anyway, we're gonna drive down to our campsite. We just got upgraded to a private one. You can get either private or
Yeah.
like common shower and everything, but we got private, so let's go down. Welcome to our home for tonight. I mean, beach is right there. Once again, still a little bit chilly, but yeah, we're gonna have our nice little setup here. And then, what kind of accommodation we have? We have a sink outside, somewhere to cook, and bathroom, shower. The only thing is, for the shower, we gotta make a fire to get some hot water or so. But you know what we didn't have? Power. And it would have been so nice to have this power station from today's sponsor, Bluetti. If like us, you like overlanding and camping, this model EB3A power station is going to be a new essential for you. Apart from its portable size, this power station has 9 different outlets including USB-A, USB-C, 12 volt, and more to charge multiple devices all at once, and it even has a wireless charging station for your phone. This power station is equipped with a very high quality battery capable of being recharged up to 2,500 times, and with its 268 watt-hour capability, it can charge anything from your cell phone to your laptop and even a small fridge if you want. But that's not all, because this power station can do so much more for you. It even has the Bluetti app, which gives you so much more options and control over your power station. So it is time for you to visit the Bluetti website via our link down below in the description. Make sure to use code DAVEEB38 for an extra discount as well. And great news, Bluetti actually shipped in so many countries including South Africa and Kenya, Namibia. So make sure to visit the Bluetti website via our link down below. Make sure to use code DAVEEB3A for an extra discount. And a big thank you to Bluetti for sponsoring this video, making our life easier and better. We're getting really good at this. We just set all 4 tents on the 2 trucks in about 8 minutes. We're like pretty much overlanding professionals now. If your kind of trip is like true adventures in the middle of nowhere with nobody around, you have to come to Namibia. This place is so unique. And like I said in the previous video, it is one of the least densely populated country in the entire world. So like, it could be the end of the world right now and we wouldn't even know because there's no one around. It is fantastic and so unique. The girls went on a walk and I think they found the reason why this place is called Skeleton Cove. They're saying there are bones everywhere on the beach. They found what I think is a whale bone. Like this is huge. And little vertebrae, but apparently there's some literally everywhere. While visiting this part of the world, you have to try biltong, which is some sort of like beef jerky. Have like different kinds here. It is so good. Delicious. The girls don't want to eat supper because we had a big lunch, so I guess I'm just gonna snack on biltong. You gotta try it out. Give me an honest review. They're really stuffed, yeah. Everything you expected and more.
I like it.
So yesterday at our previous camp, there was a mouse that made it somehow in the back of the pickup and ate our bread. And I don't know if we brought that mouse here or if there's another one right now, but we just saw one under the truck. I feel like we just brought a mouse here from Swakopmund.
I bet our family's got better.
So another great day here in Namibia. A very scenic day, I would say.
I think it was kind of nice. Once we arrived at campsite, we all just kind of did our own thing, kind of like chilled a little bit, which was really great.
And needed.
Yeah. No, but like, I love this campsite because we're directly on the water. I would say our last campsite, Wimpomp 14, was beautiful and organized, and this is a little more rustic, scenic, and beautiful.
Like, there's no power. We're supposed to, but it doesn't work.
Which, yeah.
Anyway. And yeah, tomorrow we are going to Spitzkoppe. Spitzkoppe. Not very good with the names.
Yeah, and I keep saying this, but like this is another place that I'm very intrigued about with the scenery, and I think it's going to be one that's going to really surprise us. We have a couple activities. We'll see when we can plan them in. It's about 2.5 hours from here. So yeah, maybe we'll stop at the seal colony.
Yeah, I would like that.
Yeah,
anyway,
we'll try.
For now, it is still very early. We're going to watch a movie in our tent and go to bed and see you guys in the morning.
Good night.
Good morning. 2 things. The girls brought more bones from their morning walk. Second, we had some visitors overnight. And I think they were hyenas because there are prints all over this place. And apparently, there's a lot of hyenas in this area. This morning, nothing fancy, just some oatmeal, protein powder, peanut butter, honey, blueberries, banana, breakfast of champions. Delicious. Can I tempt anyone for a cold plunge? I know I was gonna be alone.
You're actually going?
I didn't put my bathing suit for no reason. So it's about probably like 12 degrees right now. So you know, it is gonna be quite cold, but I think it's gonna really wake me up much more than an energy drink for sure. Best day ever! Oh, it's gonna be really cold. I can feel my legs already. It's really cold. But now, I feel like I have so much more energy, like I'm buzzing. Surprisingly, it was really warm.
You actually?
No, it was freezing. Time to move on to the next spot. And lucky you, you're coming along.
We have officially left the coastal region, the Skeleton Coast, heading inland towards Spitzkoppe. The temperature is already changing. We left at 11 degrees this morning and it's an hour and a half later. We're currently at 24 degrees. So I expect that it's going to be pretty warm, but we need to dry everything out anyway, so it's probably not a bad thing.
And we just made it to Spitzkoppe. It is finally warm summer again. It is 29 degrees right now. The sun is beating. And our new camp has some of the best views ever. I mean, look at these mountains in the back. It is beautiful in the middle of the desert, of course. Let's go see what our actual campsite, where we're gonna stay, looks like.
Okay, so at this place we actually don't have a specific campsite like pre-booked. So I have the map and we're just gonna drive around, see what one we like, go from there. You can't do number 6 because that's for sunrise and sunset viewing.
Status update, because we left a very wet and damp area this morning. All our beddings, our mattresses and sheets are all kind of wet, so everything is open now and it is currently 33 degrees. The sun is more than shining, so hopefully in just like the next half hour everything should be dry. Fingers crossed, because you don't want to sleep in the wet stuff.
Time to make some lunch, and the best lunch is always sandwiches.
See you later, lazy team.
Bye.
On our side, we're gonna go hike something. So we're gonna go on a little hike. Apparently there's like some very interesting rock art all around this mountain there, but you need a guide. Like, there's a guide hut there, nobody's in there, but there's somebody here yelling at us in a good way. So I think he's probably a guide.
Welcome to the Bushman Paradise. My name is Gotthard, but you can call me Anibaheb. Anibaheb.
Bayam.
Now, if you use a different click, you're changing the meaning of the word, which means you might be using a swearing word.
Oof. Okay. I'll practice. Well, this was not the hike we expected, but we did learn a lot about the rock art. It was made 2,000 to 6,000 years ago by the Quarsan people, also called Sand people, and they were using that rock art to basically educate, communicate. There's 3 more. Warn, religious, and what is it, like directions? Directions. There is like dozens of IROCs everywhere on this little mountain, like everywhere. Just chilling, enjoying the sun, you know. I love these little things, they're so cute. Just walking around these rocks is just stunning. The view, the mountains, the sun slowly going down. I mean, it doesn't get much better than this. We're back!
Hi,
hello.
Did you miss me?
We're cooking you supper.
Whoa!
Wow!
Big shout out to the girls who stayed. They started supper and I'm hungry, so I'm very happy about that. So from our campsite, we can't really see the sunset because there's a massive rocky slope that basically blocks us from seeing it. But if we walk about 100 meters down that road, we have a really nice view of it. So I brought a bunch of chairs basically for everyone. Tracy made some pasta. We're just gonna all walk with our meal, with a couple drinks, and watch the sunset here in Namibia because it's beautiful. Damn, this place is beautiful. A nice and quiet night with a sky full of stars this morning. We all woke up pretty early at about 6:15 and you can still see the moon. The sun is slowly rising behind the mountain. It is beautiful. Me and some of the girls are gonna try to climb up this mountain to see if we can have the most epic sunset in Namibia. Okay, that's a big statement, but that's the plan for the morning.
So with the last little couple bites of breakfast.
Yeah.
So mile 108 in Spitzkoppe. I really enjoyed the mile 8 is a little bit more off the beaten track. I think we had a great time there. Spitzkoppe, I think you need 2 nights here, but just with our limited time, that's pretty much all we could have.
Especially if you want to do some of the hikes. They have beautiful mountains here. We're just a little bit short on time. So
Yeah.
it is time for us to keep on moving. And we are going to.
Etosha.
And until then, see you guys
In the next one.